been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Kansas City. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short throw taken in by Kelce.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Elijah Arroyo is the intended target, and it'll be third down.
50. Ready.
Milroe. It's complete. He's got pop. He's going to be... out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Rig alert. Hey, go street. Rig.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Hold the ready.
From 29. Here's second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A good spot here, second and a yard. On the zone read, this is Milroe. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Got a man. That's where she writes. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones hangs that play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete for the rookie's second-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Leonard Williams in for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. He has been sensational all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards, he just recently went over the 4,000-yard mark for the year. Milroe, this is a designed run, and some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chiefs 10, Seahawks 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Here's Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
so as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st and 10. Mahomes back. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Mahomes now to throw again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Here's a designed run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Makes the score.
Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The Seahawks offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Darnold to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out into the 20-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. To the left side, in the hands of Rice. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Darnold. Going up top. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Going to return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Rice open. He's got it.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. Darnold now to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Seahawks 21.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. The Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
We're going to side. Go get him. Go get him. Stay side.
Darnold. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. They'll look to pick up the pace.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and For an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. This caught right side by Worthy. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And the bend down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one taken in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30s. The Seahawks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing, Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is George Karlaftis in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Now, Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks, 28.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. To throw is Darnold. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. On play action, it's Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. On first down, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Seahawks, 35.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Seahawks, 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Attack, attack!
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will have the Chiefs 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. 1st down throw. Mahomes work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, Rice is wide open. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and long for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. There's Pat Man again, another catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 11th grab of the game, and a first down. Our run up the middle with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Yellow. Arzola.
Throwing is Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Darnold to throw on first down. Again, working deep downfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 6.
Seahawks 49.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. For Patrick Mahomes, and you think there's a lot more runway to add on to the total, but that is TD pass number 300 in his outstanding career. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Darnold. Moving to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Darnold to the air once more. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts.